Log into the session here. All right, we're live. What's up, everybody? Hey, what's good? It's your man, Governor Wildstar, right here with Marcus Liberty. We here just to do a quick Rona rundown part 2. Talk about everything that's what's going on right now with the coronavirus in the country. It's I guess the quarantine and its effect on you, each and every one of us, what it's doing to us, we the people, and basically what we can do to kind of get things going, get our country back on track, hopefully in the right direction, better than ever before. But we just want to talk about a little bit of the numbers, because that seems to be the biggest thing to people, is the amount of deaths from the coronavirus. So right now, anybody and everybody has access to the same information. You know, you can go online, you can look up a news article, you can get information from, the CDC website, respective resources all over the internet. So get online, find out how many coronavirus deaths there are. So we're going to do that together right here, right now, so we can go through the actuals and get down to the bottom of, this whole hype, coronavirus hype. So, yeah. Anything you want to add to this, my man? Say hi to the people out there.
Let's see the numbers.
Yeah, let's see the numbers. So we're going to do a quick Google search. Number of coronavirus deaths in America. Alright, so we're going to look that up. What we got? Alright, so to date, let's say.
April.
To date? Wait a minute. How'd it go from 33,000 back in April? And then now it's saying 24,000 as of April 20th.
I guess their numbers were wrong.
Right, I'm telling you. So, let's see. Total amount of deaths. Let's get down to the bottom of that. See, and they're talking about worldwide. Don't fall for that. We're not going to pay attention to the number of deaths in the world. We only care about what's happening here in America. I mean, God bless the rest of the world and all of their problems. We hope for the best of them, but we got to take care of home first, right? All right. Because what's happening here with our economic shutdown here in America is affecting the people of America. So we want to talk about the number of deaths of people in America. All right?
Well, since everyone's always so worried about America.
Exactly. Precisely. So here we go from worldometers.info. Okay, worldometers.info is getting this information. It says from the CDC website, and it basically has a number of all of those deaths, and it has compiled it for you, so you have it in a succinct fashion here. So it says the number of deaths, okay, from the coronavirus has been 45,126 deaths, okay? 45,126. Remember that, all right? So now we're going to take that number. We're going to Google the next thing. Number of U.S. cities in America. All right? So as of 2015, there are 300 incorporated places in the United States. Populations exceed 100,000. How many cities are there in the USA? According to worldpopulationreview.com, there is 19,495 incorporated cities. All right? So let's see. Now we're going to take that number of 45,126 deaths. Just going to take a calculator and do simple math here, people. All right? We're going to keep it simple, stupid. So as simple as put, we're going to take that number 45,126 deaths in the entire United States, right? We're going to divide that number by the number of cities that we have from worldpopulationreview.com, which is 19,495. Damn it. You didn't tell me the calculator wasn't working. All right. So 45,126.
We did mess up.
45,126 divided by 19,495. That is approximately 2.314. So that's about 2.315. So 2 deaths, 2 to 3 deaths per U.S. city. Okay? That's pretty much what the number boils down to. If there's been 45,126 deaths as of date since the coronavirus had its impact on the United States of America, which I guess has been since early March, okay? It's now damn near the end of April. So in nearly 2 months' time, there's been almost 3 deaths in each U.S. city because of the coronavirus. Now, I don't know about you guys, but that number is extremely low and is insignificant in comparison to the amount of people that have died in this country, that die in this country on a daily basis from other related, reasons or, or causes of death other than the coronavirus. Okay? Extremely insignificant, at least so much so to where we're not having our day-to-day lives, robbed from us. We're not being told to stay indoors because quarantine is what you do to sick people. Okay? We're all healthy individuals and we're being told to stay indoors. That's called a lockdown. Okay? You're having your freedoms restricted. You're having your liberties limited, all simply because the government fears that more people may die. More people than, I guess, this three deaths per city in 2 months.
How many people died from heart disease?
All right, let's compare that number. How many people die from heart disease? Heart disease deaths. Now, see, and this the thing, is they compile all of this information on reports from the previous year or other years and compile the data. So let's see what they come up with. Heart disease deaths in America in 2020? 2019. Let's do the entire year of 2019, okay? Let's see. Heart disease from the CDC.gov. Whoa. Says about 647,000 Americans die from heart disease each year. That's 1 in 4 deaths. 647,000 Americans die from heart disease each year, okay? Every year.
Do they have a lockdown for that?
No. Not even know, many things that cause heart disease, like the foods that people eat, the genetically modified foods that people have been ingesting and putting in their bodies that we've been told by scientists are completely safe. But now companies like Monsanto even have admitted that, their seeds have caused problems, with not only forestation and how things are grown outdoors, but its impact on the environment overall, as well as, us people, because we're the ones eating that food. So definitely look into that study. I got some people tuning in here. Want to say what's up to Jimbo. Jimbo says using COVID-19 instead of coronavirus might give better search. Oh, yeah, you're right. Worldometer is best used. Thank you. I got that up. Where you at? Sean Noble says, where you at? I'm in Fresno, bro. We have to stay home, so we're indoors, hanging out. Doing some research here in the lab, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, Jimbo chimes in again, says that's an average. Most deaths occurred in hot zones. And Francis chimed in the room as well. What's up, Francis? He says, digging the flag, bruh. Yeah.
That means
this is
you know
what
what
I've been.
means.
Yeah, that's what you know, right? He says, this is what I've been saying, like a canary in the coal mine. Yeah, it feels like that. David Pena, he likes Governor Wildstar's video. Help him see future posts. Oh, okay, I'm in Facebook and shit. They got all these notifications. No. Let's exit that. I don't know.
Right.
Anyways, and Sue is chiming in. What's up, Sue and Myra? Hello to you too. What's up to you ladies? Thank you for chiming in. She says, good job, thanks, and hello. Thank you. Yes, the flag upside down means our country is in distress. It's a violation of personal property. My body, my property. My body, my property. My body, my property. Start remembering that. Start saying that. Start using that mantra to protest what's going on right now. If it's your body and it's your property, you should be able to have the say-so on if you want to go outside and risk your life on breathing in the air, or going to a park or visiting friends and family members. We're having to apologize publicly for going out there. I seen a report today, man. Tom Brady, the football player, okay? He got a ticket for training in a public park, okay? He just moved to Florida, all right? And this is the way the state of Florida has welcomed him. As they find his ass for training in the park. Well, y'all really want him to run the Super Bowl for you, don't you? Sue says, absolutely, I used to have...
that on the day of the Super Bowl.
Right. He's going to be like, remember that ticket? All right. So absolutely, I used to have an upside down one many years ago. No one cared then either. Well, I think we, liberty fighters, we should start flying our flag upside down to make a statement, okay? You got the Trump supporters running around right now, pretty much fighting against this stay-home quarantine. And as much as a lot of people love to get involved, they don't want to associate themselves with Trump supporters and, everything that fascist sect of people seem to represent. But what we could do, us freedom fighters, representatives of liberty, what we can do is get out there, join them, fly our flags upside down, make an equal enough statement right alongside those people. You know what I mean? I think if anything, if we show some solidarity with that group of people right now against the bigger picture, what we're really fighting here, that would make an even greater statement opposed to, us being out there on our lonesome or them being out there. Now, since you have the majority of Trump supporters out there doing this whole Reopen America protest and Operation Gridlock, it's now being used as a political tool to separate the country even further. Republicans and Democrats, now people are seeing it as being a political issue. If you're against the quarantine, you're a Republican. They automatically just write you off like that. You know what I'm saying? You're a Trump supporter. You know what I'm saying? You're one of those. You're a Jim Jones drinking the Kool-Aid. I've been called all sorts of shit through this, and it's crazy because now this is going to become one of those taboo topics that you won't even be able to discuss in the future.
You won't be able to touch it.
No. Think about a holiday. Think about Thanksgiving Day 2020. Where you finally get together with your family and friends and y'all sit down.
You can.
Yeah, if they allow you to. They may say you're only allowed to have 10 people. The limit of 10 people in a gathering.
Make sure you're 6 feet apart.
Yeah, exactly. And it may not be in a public place either. But let's say we get together during that time. We're not going to be able to discuss these things, if we have an opposing view. You may be sitting with a relative that is speaking about how they're thankful that the government did all of this, and you can disagree with it, and you're going to have to keep your mouth shut. It's like I see it becoming one of those things that's going to be more divisive,
Just like the whole fucking 9/11 thing was divisive. They did the same thing with that. It's
yeah.
It's the same shit. every situation that's brought up like this is made to divide us in one way or another. Because that's the mistake that we always make. We always want to fucking choose a side instead of remembering there's one side, there's us. Are the leaders, are the people on Capitol Hill sitting at your homes trying to figure out what they're going to eat for the next week?
Nope.
Are they taking pay cuts? No, they're not.
Right.
Are they furloughed? No, they're not. You know, just ask those questions, dude. It's basic fucking logic to any human being's rights. You know?
Right.
These people have proven time and time again they do not give a fuck about you, about me, about anybody. They care about their wallets and they care about their fucking power over each and every one of you. And if you say that they don't have power over you, you're crazy, because are you at home right now?
Right. Where are you right now?
Are you working right now?
Are you able to earn a living for yourselves? Is your job essential to the rest of us? You know what? Let me riddle me this. At this point, the income tax has been deemed non-essential, right? Since it's based off of you working. If you're not working right now, there is no reason for us to have an income tax imposed on us any further. I hope you guys see that. I hope you see it now. And moving forward, you will say, no more. I won't pay that bullshit. You never needed it then. You don't need it that now. And you're not going to get it anymore in the future. No more income tax. Stop paying income taxes. They don't need it right now. Don't ever pay it again. Sue says, yep, agreed. We have this platform now. Should be so much easier to reach people. I would hope so. Despite us having, this platform available to us, you still got people that are gravitating towards paying more attention to mainstream media outlets and those celebrities that could care less about we the people. They have millions of dollars. They're well taken care of, and they're telling the majority of us to stay home. That's their message, unifyingly, okay? They're not coming together to aid us, to provide for our livelihood, to make sure that our lights stay on and that we still got food on our table and a roof over our head. They don't give a damn about that, nor does the politicians, who have not deemed themselves to be non-essential. Supposedly, they're the most essential people right now in the community. Why? They're the least people that we need right now to resolve all of the impact that it's having on people's lives. So, if anything, they're the least important people in society. But yet we've raised them to this, status to where now they have godlike, determination over our life. And it needs to end. Sue says, how did we allow ourselves to be allowed by someone else is beyond me. I know. This has been the implementation of the slave mentality. It expanded beyond African. Okay.
It definitely did.
Okay. Look into the 13th Amendment. Okay. It was meant to expand beyond just the Africans and enslave the entire population through the income tax, through the monetary system, through the what is it called? The birth certificate. Okay? I won't even go there, but that's a whole nother rabbit hole for y'all for another time. But you are property. You've always been property of the United States of America, and now they're just they're taking control over that property. And I think, if anything, this has been an eye-opener to people to realize just how much they've been a product of the United States of America. All of my court cases, that's all that I've done. If you look on my YouTube channel, please look at any of the cases where, or any of the videos where I went to court and actually disputed one of the so-called criminal cases against me. I always argue jurisdiction. Where do you have the authority over me to determine what I've done is a criminal act? You see? And it all boils down to what's been done, what you've complied to on the dotted line, what you signed up for. So thank you, Lisa Coleman, for liking the video and sharing. I appreciate it. Got Sue. She says, freedom or fascism. That's it. Indeed, we are diving head first into fascism and embracing it wholeheartedly. But yeah, it's actually a documentary. I believe it's called Freedom to Fascism. From Freedom to Fascism. Yeah, check that out. It's called America, Freedom to Fascism. It was a documentary that came out in 2006 by a filmmaker named Aaron Russo. He was known for the movie with, what's his name, Eddie Murphy and Dan Aykroyd. What was that movie called? Something like that. Anyways, yeah. Anyways, he made that movie, and he knew a whole lot of people in Hollywood and stuff, including Rothschilds,
yeah,
you know.
He actually sat down with the Rothschilds.
Yeah. And they told him a lot of stuff, and he made a documentary about all of what I'm talking about how you have been enslaved as an individual. Check it out, please. Yeah, because he starts out the movie just by asking a simple question. If there was no law for taxes, would you pay them? And he's going around asking people this question. Of course not. I wouldn't pay. No, I wouldn't pay taxes if there wasn't any law. And then he busts him out and says, well, did you know there is no law that says you need to pay taxes? You're doing it voluntarily. Man, this shit makes me so fucking mad because I gotta let it go sometimes, I swear. Anyways, let me jump back into these comments here. Myra says, I know nurses being furloughed in the second largest city in Iowa. Where's the medical emergency, right?
They're being laid off, but this is a pandemic.
Right.
You know, it's just like, also, you know, I want to bring to light the situation where, what was your buddy's name? That shooting that happened in California.
Oh, you talking about the one that happened over the weekend?
Yeah.
Stephen Taylor.
Yeah, okay, that guy.
I don't know him personally, but he definitely seems like someone I possibly would. But yeah, there was a shooting over the weekend. Brother named Stephen Taylor, black man, 33 years old. He was suffering from a mental breakdown in a Walmart and was wielding a bat and was shot and killed by a police officer. Now they're downplaying the story, of course, because they want to just say he was a crazed individual and he got shot by a cop. He deservingly. But my argument is, in California, we just had the passage of a law called the Stephon Clark Law. Okay, you can look it up. It's called the Stephon Clark Law, and under the new law, a officer is not supposed to use excessive force unless their life is in danger, like imminent danger, without a doubt. That video clearly shows that the officer's life was not in danger. After he shot him the first time, because you can see blood dripping on the floor as he walks away, he drops the bat, okay? And then is shot a second time. That's what kills him, the second shot. And then they shot him another time after that, okay? So, it definitely is a violation of the Stephon Clark Law. I'm calling out the governor of California, Governor Gavin Newsom, to do something about that immediately, okay? Or else, criminal justice reform activists, we will hit the streets. We plan on doing so anyway on May Day, May 1st, by storming all of the city halls, citywide, statewide, including the state capitol. We gonna be there in Sacramento. We gonna be there. Will you be there, Gavin Newsom? Will you be there to stand up for the people of California? Will you reopen America, the economy of California, or will you continue to hold the people here hostage and tell us that we are under an imminent threat? And people like you know, and your crony capitalist friends can continue to reap the benefits of keeping us under ruling authority. So look into this shooting because we definitely need to protest and hit the streets.
Well, to top it all off, I mean, if you want to get technical with this whole shooting too, the officers weren't wearing PPE.
Nope.
So this is a pandemic that we need to be afraid of, right?
Exactly. Those officers need to be quarantined immediately as well.
They weren't wearing gloves. They weren't wearing masks. There was blood. I don't know. I thought this was a dangerous virus. I'm just saying, not downplaying anything that happened in the situation. The whole thing is fucked.
Absolutely, yeah.
The whole situation. So I don't know. It's weird that if they don't take force on this, on one of their boys in blue or whatever, what's to say for the rest of us?
Right, exactly. What's to say what's going to happen for the rest of us? And I got Lisa Coleman. She says it's too much going on right now. Martha Brown Bates says, I'm essential. Yes, you are indeed essential. We are all essential. Let's be essential together, And Lisa Coleman says, name again, please. Whose name? Whose name? All right, you're talking about Stephen Taylor. Yeah, Stephen Taylor. It happened in San Leandro, California. Stephen Taylor, San Leandro, California. And she says, also, us nurses were first to be in. Mental and CPS is another issue. Yeah. You have people that are suffering from mental health episodes, child protective, issues, children that are in abusive homes right now. And no one's being responsive to them. The government is pretty much shut down and deemed services like that to be non-essential. Custody issues have been deemed non-essential. Even criminal activity, certain level of, criminal activity has been deemed non-essential. Okay? They are picking and choosing where they want to help us as a community. We should not be allowing that. Thank you, Dan, for tuning in and liking the video. Sharing. It's like that to be non-essential. Custody issues have been deemed non-essential. Even criminal. I just left my live to get in my live. We should not be allowing that.
I'm confused.
Thank you, Dan, for I'm confused too. How do we Hold on.
What's happened?
All right, we're back.
Yeah.
I
was like, what just happened?
I don't know, man. I can't click on nothing in Facebook, apparently. just don't click nothing. Just
let it be.
Right. Anyway, so we're going to keep talking here. If you guys got any questions, please drop it. I'll do my best to answer as quickly as possible. But yes, also please let us know what you think. Share the video. Share this information because we are the real truth speakers. Okay? We are the ones that are really on the front lines, okay, risking our lives to tell you people what's really going on, okay? Not any of the people that, that they make it seem like really care about us and are providing us with essential information. No, they want to provide you with lies, lies, lies. Quit listening to their lies. Quit, quit spreading their lies for them. We need to be spreading information, truth, like what I was talking about in this video. First things first boils down to the numbers. Numbers, numbers, numbers. How many people have actually died? And as I pointed out in this video, an extremely insignificant amount for us to all have our freedom of life. Okay, a constitutional right, okay, as we agreed with our government for them to respect, they have violated that completely, okay? And your God-given right to go outside has now been deemed a threat. We definitely need to turn the tables and let them know that is unacceptable, all right? Since they are servants of us, we the people. They're called public servants. You want to jump in?
I'm just out. I'm listening.
Yeah, man. Talk to these people, shit. When we off camera, you got a whole lot to say. You better run it down for their asses so they know. Tell them how important it is. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Just ask yourself this. Just ask yourself this. Each and every one of you that's watching, just ask yourself this. Can you look yourself in the mirror today and say that you are free?
Right.
Can you look yourself in the eyes and say that you're free? If you can't do that, 100%, if you can't do that without a doubt, then there's a problem. There's an absolute fucking problem. You know? Because I don't see, with all the shit that's going on in the world right now, I don't see anybody, I don't think that the precautions they're taking are helping this situation at all. Because even though we're quarantined, even though we're all locked down, you know, the shit's still spreading.
Yeah.
So, quote unquote, it's still spreading. So, is it really helping? Is it really anybody?
At all.
Is it really helping anybody? Because I see people being affected more by the reactions of our government, the precautions they're taking. I see more harm being done from those decisions being made rather than, you know, us continuing to work and provide for ourselves. I think we have too many people depending on a government that is proven time and time again that they do not give a fuck.
Right.
They don't fucking care.
I think it's crazy that the Bernicrats all of a sudden are supportive of Trump because of...
Well, the fool dropped out of the race again.
Well, yeah, that and what he was talking about and proposing during the campaign, which is, you know, the government pretty much being the parent and provider.
Yeah,
that's what it is, you know what I'm saying? Y'all want to be coddled by the government.
You're looking to someone else to take care of you instead of you taking care of yourself. That
right.
doesn't make any sense.
But fast forward, man, we here and they've actually implemented the shit. Like, they fast-tracked it and they used this, you know, crisis as a way to do it.
To implement it.
To provide $1,200 checks to people, you know.
For the
month. And it's a month-to-month thing, you know. We'll figure out when we get there. And then they act like $1,200 is a lot of money, you know what I'm saying? Aren't you happy we gave you $1,200?
My rent alone is more than half of that.
All right, shit. That's a drop in the bucket in California for the average individual, okay? Let alone a family of four or more.
I have a studio apartment, man.
Right.
I have a room. I pay for a bedroom.
Right. And that $1,200, gone. You know what I'm saying?
Gone.
Just off of the rent, off top, just like that. So yeah, while you people are heralding, you know, a $1,200 payment, it ain't doing shit. And it's your money. It's your money. Government doesn't get its money from anywhere, you know. It gets its money from you. Yeah. And if you don't got it, guess what? It'll borrow money on your behalf from a private company called the Federal Reserve that just hits print on money. Hit print.
Then your children will pay, and then their children will pay, and then the future children of our future will pay.
Right. Let's see here. Anthony Macias, he chimed in the group. What's up, Ant? He says the government proved they don't need guns to control us.
Yeah,
no.
You're absolutely
The people can be
right.
controlled by fear. Yeah,
You're
they always have.
Absolutely 100%.
They didn't even need a gun. They rob people without the gun. Yeah,
they're mind fucking everyone right now. You know,
and doing it successfully. And the $2,400 bonus and unemployment. Yeah, and that's if you qualify for unemployment. I don't qualify for unemployment.
Neither do I.
See what I'm saying? My man don't qualify for unemployment. We don't get unemployment. So that's out the gate, you know. Fuck a IRS, fuck a tax return. That's out the gate. So I'm not getting no damn stimulus check, you know. It's a lot of people
Social
that are
Security-
not getting the stimulus check.
Social Security is having issues with that too.
Yeah, and supposedly that's an already system that's working, like a well-oiled machine. Please, they're having difficulty disperse those stimulus payments to people that are already receiving Social Security payments. They are having a difficulty dispersing the stimulus checks to people that are already on unemployment. You see what I'm saying? They are having issues dispersing those stimulus checks to people that have already filed their tax returns and are eligible for those stimulus checks. If you get it, who knows when you may get it, Hopefully it'll be in the nick of time for you. But if not, you may be hanging on by a thread before that money ever gets in your hands. So don't hold your breath. You also have multi-billion-dollar companies, getting financial aid, this CARES Act aid, opposed to we the people.
Who's one of them?
Ruth Chris. Have you ever heard of Ruth Chris? Okay? Have you ever heard of Ruth Chris?
I don't know who the fuck that guy is.
You see what I'm saying? He never even heard of fucking Ruth Chris, okay? Ruth Chris is a fancy, high-end, 5-star restaurant. Some bullshit where they charge you per plate. Some steakhouse. But it's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? They want to charge you $100 for your steak, and then if you get green beans or mashed potatoes and some shit like that, it's another $20, $30 for just that. So yeah, it's a place where rich people go to eat bland shit to make themselves feel like they're actually spending money on fancy food. But yeah, company raked in about nearly $300 million last year. Okay, they got a $40 million aid check from the government.
That's
What the fuck?
fucking insane.
Yeah. We'll give back the money. We don't need it. You're damn skippy. You never needed it. But how the fuck did you even qualify in the first place? You know what I'm saying? Shit.
That makes absolutely no
Yeah.
sense.
You got the what's it called? The Republican Library. What's his name? The president. Ronald Reagan Library, okay? The Reagan Library. Getting hundreds of millions of dollars in funding. Why? Because it's a library and it's closed right now and they need that money. Well, what about all the other fucking libraries in the entire country? What about those librarians, okay? What about the small independent libraries,
What about the small businesses?
What about the small businesses? What's up?
Oh, we're gonna go to the store for a moment.
Okay.
Alright.
Maybe.
Y'all getting drinks? Y'all gonna get some drinks, right? Y'all getting drinks?
I guess if you want us to.
Okay, yeah. Tell Krista to get some drinks.
I love your face.
Drinks.
Yeah, exactly. Tell her just like that.
It sounded just like that.
But yeah, we're gonna get some drinks up in here too, But we got a few more comments. Myra says people are saying the protesters are selfish, unlike asking everyone to stay inside. Yeah, I even seen some dumbass protesters out there saying what Sam says, stay home.
Stay home while we stay out to stop you from going out. I don't.
Save a life, stay home.
That's very
Go
contradicting.
home. Like, yeah, very much so.
Very contradicting. I'm just.
That's
saying.
very selfish
The
of
logic,
you.
man. It's
Wanting
just
to
like-
see the manager of
it's
the
like,
coronavirus.
It's like when people get, if you go outside and you run into one of those extremists who gets all mad that, that you're not wearing a mask or protective gear and shit like that, and then they get defensive and aggressive with someone or in someone's personal space.
Yeah.
While deflecting exactly what they're trying to prevent. It's
Exactly.
Like, what the fuck? Where's the common sense?
You got
in that?
people out there getting upset because you're not wearing protective gear and then assaulting other people because of it. A lady died because of it, okay? A lady died because of it, okay? Lady got pushed over, a little old lady, and they killed her.
That's wrong.
Unacceptable, man. And I'm pretty sure there's other cases like this that are happening nationwide that aren't being reported right now because they're not being deemed essential for their agenda.
How does it feel to not be an essential? I'm just...
how you people feel? All of you non-essential people. Tell me, how do you feel? You know, if you're working right now and you still getting a paycheck, wonderful,
awesome for you.
You know what I'm saying?
But
we're not talking to you right now.
even if you are collecting a paycheck, for how long?
Right. For how long? For what?
For how long?
Still waiting and not counting on it, says Lou Noble, who is checking in right now. What's up, Lou Noble? What's up? He says, fuck the system. You damn right. Fuck the system, man. Down with that bullshit. Heather Ann Flores is chiming in. What's up, Heather? Thank you for chiming in. Hello to you and much love. I can't. All right. And Anthony Mason says, he says, I got drinks. I appreciate it. I'm not going to hit that this time.
Don't. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. It goes away, I think.
Right? All right. Well, you got the drinks and you got the bud and the wax, but you ain't over here, motherfucker, okay? He said he got ingredients to make a hot nigga pie. I'll take a slice.
I like this guy.
Straight up.
I like that guy. Those are the types of people that I like to kick it with.
Man, I read another news story where a young lady got arrested for not having her driver's license, right? But they found on her she had meth, she had ecstasy, she had a whole bunch of good shit. She had shrooms, she had weed. She said it were 420 party gifts.
Oh.
Yeah. They took her down, man, busted her. And because
nobody got their party gifts.
Nobody got their party gifts in Fresno because they busted her, man.
Y'all don't be too hard on her,
See? Fucking up the party here in Fresno. Shit. And I'm pretty sure wasn't nobody gonna get hurt. Shit, they were gonna have a good time. You know, enjoy their quarantine. You know, 420 quarantine. Because this is the first 420 that they've been forced to stay indoors. Any other time they want to do so willingly, you know.
There's usually festivals.
Yeah, no festivals. It's all online now. TJ says, I'm still getting a check. Find it hard not to walk, though. What you mean find it hard not to walk? But, yeah.
Oh, you mean like quit? Is that what you're saying, TJ?
Yeah.
If that's what you're saying, man, damn, you're a soldier.
You know what to do. Anthony Macy says, don't quit, get laid off so you qualify for unemployment. What I say, man? We don't qualify. Shit. All right. What?
What'd you say?
No, we doing a video right now.
You're fine. Everybody, say hi, everybody. Say hi. You want to say hi?
I'm not coughing because of the Rona. I'm coughing because of the weed. Lady Wildstar says hi.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, Lady Wildstar.
I'm on this crazy show with you guys.
Yes, you are. Say hey. She going to get this, y'all. And she going to be coming right back. Hey, beautiful.
You gotta tell me if I'm on TV or not. See,
I did before you came
I tell you
in
guys,
here.
he's just throwing me in the movie. What kind of movie we're doing here? What kind
It's called the Rona Rundown. We're talking about the Rona.
Oh. All right.
Talking about these coronavirus.
Guys, go easy on him with the comments here.
They're being awfully nice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They're being pretty respectful.
Everybody's being nice? Oh, okay. Hi. Thank you for being nice, everybody. Yeah, that's my
Thankfully,
here.
that's my Facebook family. Once it gets uploaded to YouTube, that's when the hate goes start.
All right. That's where I walk out. So. Okay. Well, bye, everybody.
All right.
I'll see you.
What you gonna give me?
Ask your audience. What should we get them?
Should we get vodka margaritas or rum something? Like a rum island iced tea or something. Huh?
This is an interactive show. Everybody's in our life here.
Yeah,
right.
This is live right there. Live.
I know. This is just okay. What should we get?
That's really good.
Huh?
What should we get?
Malibu.
Somebody's response.
Myra says, hey girl.
Hey. I don't know who Myra is, just the hey.
She says, hey.
Allie
Oh,
says
yeah, then we
hi.
got Allie in the back. Says, Allie, what's up?
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Bridget is way more than Facebook family. What's up, Bridget? Ma, welcome to... I can't see everybody who's chiming in. I mean, unless you talk, I don't know who's watching right now. So, if you want to say what's up, say what's up.
Say hi. Just say what's up.
Yeah, right. Let me know you in the house so I can give you some love. But yeah, Myra says get all of them. I agree.
Dang. Is he coming over too?
We gonna be in here for a while. You might as well just stock up.
That's
Yeah.
Get them all.
Yeah. But you can get some of those bottled drinks if you can find some, the reds or whatever. And
I don't
then
know what that is, man.
those Bacardis.
You know that.
Rasta
okay,
Cuban
so-
Queen in the house. What's up? Thank you for tuning in. Much
Oh,
love
we
to
got
you.
a queen. Oh, hey. Hey, goddess. Hey, queen.
For sure, but yeah.
She
Just
knows
hook
what
it
to
up.
get.
Yeah, she know what to get.
Reds?
The Reds.
Yeah. Yeah,
Red.
we'll start there.
All right. Red wine. All right.
Yeah, that's fine with me too. Wine is fine too.
Be careful.
Wait, just so you know.
I was about to say, how's the little man?
He's watching TV. He's kind of chilling out.
Okay, so I got a good 10, 15 minutes.
You can leave it open so we can hear.
Yeah.
Here's
Yeah.
the baby.
So my son is awake. He's 7 months. I put him to sleep. I thought he was good for about 2 hours, but
That's alright.
yeah, I underestimated. He's awake now.
You know, since we're gonna have to end this pretty soon, just know this. Just like I said, man. Anybody who's watching, all I ask you to do today is look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, are you free? Are you free? Are you free in a supposed free country?
Right.
Alright? And if you can't answer that honestly to yourself, and if you can't 100% say that without a doubt, you are free, then there's something wrong with that picture. You know? There's something wrong with that picture.
Absolutely.
And this isn't about a fucking political party. This isn't about anybody's
Right.
beliefs. This isn't about any other shit. Fuck what
Or a political
you know,
campaign.
Fuck.
You know?
Fuck, you can say fuck what we say. Even if you just say, look, man, it's time to come together and make one stand as human fucking beings, as people who care about other people, because they obviously don't. And, you know, if you care about your future and your kids' future and your kids' future, then now's the time to do something about it.
Right.
Now is the fucking time to do something about it, because who knows when we'll get a chance to do it again.
Well put, my man. On that note, I'm going to just leave you guys with this. God gave you 2 good hands and 2 good feet. You better put them to use. Quit waiting on a savior to come back and save you. You are the savior, okay? You need to have that Christ-like mentality, put that Christ consciousness into effect, you know, for all you religious people out there. And for all you spiritual people out there, you know, you need to take in that action of the oneness, you know, that pulls us all together and unites us as human beings. You know, it is an energy, and we need to start acting on that energy. It is love. And as much as we want to deny that in any way, shape, or form, as much as our so-called leaders don't want to let us know that that's what's needed right now more than anything, I'm going to tell you, we need more love in this world right now more than ever. Stop hating on each other. Stop hating people for having a differing opinion. Stop hating on them for wanting to go outside and enjoy some time, some fresh air, you know, whether it be in a park, a playground, or in their own backyard. You know, we shouldn't be hating on each other and demonizing each other and judging each other because of these simple things. We need to focus on uniting as one, loving each other unconditionally, and, hey, expressing some liberty. Marcus Liberty, Governor Wildstar. Till next time, you guys. Before I go, Lou Noble says, glad you're doing good. Drinks kill the virus too. Yeah! We're about to have some drinks right now, my brother. So much love to you, all of you out there. And till next time on the Rundown, long live liberty. Peace.
Peace, man.